acceleration to the use of internet tools, web 2.0 tools. And this really applies to everyone. When you are out there networking, starting a business, growing a business, increasing sales, strengthening your customer relations, collaborating internally and externally with allies or even competitors these days, whether they're local or global. So there's a lot of opportunities here. There's also a lot of hype. Okay, so we're going to try to cut through that stuff and try to get some answers today from these experts on this panel. You can experiment very cheaply and in a risk-averse way. As Jeannie mentioned, she's very risk-averse. Well, you can do a lot of neat things on the web and not cost anything except some time.
LinkedIn, Facebook at the time wasn't as big a deal, but LinkedIn was really one of my only core ways to kind of connect. And there were those that I expected to step up that really never did help me, and there was those that were in my network that really came out of the woodwork, people that I never would have expected. And my success story is I've been paying that forward. I have to date 12 people that I can name that came through my network that are now fully employed. And I will continue to do that. And I would encourage all of you that are employed to help those that aren't.
Now, my most recent social networking success was we're shooting a TV commercial on Friday. We had a short turnaround. We needed actresses. I went on Facebook. I put up a status. We got actresses. How much did I pay for them? $0. So that would have cost about $1,500. We got 2 actresses. To me, that value was $1,500. By the way, right now as I'm talking, I'm also updating my status on Facebook, and we've already got 4 responses, as you could see here, Alan, from folks. So, as the folks were introducing themselves, I was typing here, and I've got 351 people in my network who are, I'm hoping, are kind of following with the discussion right now. So this is also a success story right here. The most important thing about any social networking is relevancy, right? And so it's the relevancy of the medium and relevancy of the network. If your network is on LinkedIn and they're active on LinkedIn, get on LinkedIn and own that medium, right? We do a lot of business on Facebook. We create networks. You actually have to go out and physically create networks. I know Jim said, kind of free and fast, but this stuff actually takes work, and there's strategy behind this. You have to know where your audience is. You have to know what relevance that audience has, to your business, and then how to work the audience.
About 3 months in, we had an embed in Afghanistan doing a live broadcast from the front lines. I thought it was the coolest thing. Here he is, he's in Afghanistan, and he's calling in a live broadcast using a phone. Anyone around the world could hear it, and it's automatically a podcast. So I told my assistant, or actually the only person who would work for me for no money, I said, could you send this to the Pentagon? And sure enough, she did. And 4 hours later, we got an email back from the Pentagon saying, interesting. So the Pentagon is embracing these tools. And now they're a client in one of our networks on Blog Talk Radio, and again, so it was an aha moment for us.
So I started a group using Yahoo Groups called New Jersey Young Professionals, and this was after I did lots of research, couldn't find anything online that already existed for me to join. So I started it just myself, and I posted an ad on Craigslist saying, hey, here's this group, and by the time the first week was over, I had 100 members. And now it's been, it just continued to grow like that, posting on any place I could for free, Craigslist, online newspapers, anyone that will let you post ads for free. And within 5 years, which we just celebrated last month, the 5-year anniversary, there are now 13,000 registered members on the site. It's my full-time job. I've been doing it full-time for 3 years now. And as Jim mentioned, I've grown into using LinkedIn and Facebook, and over the weekend I just signed up for Twitter. So I'm about to start using that tool as well. And I think one of my biggest successes is I went from 1 member to 13,000 members without spending any money on marketing.